You come back to try to kill me again?
Well, I was told you were getting stronger, Peter, but apparently your paranoia isn't getting any better.
Well, I still have nightmares about that time in the hospital when you shook me so hard the IV came out of my arm. And then you refused to put it back.
Oh, now, Peter, you mustn't hold that against me. I really wasn't qualified to put the IV back. I have very limited medical knowledge.
But you know a lot about police brutality, don't you?
Come now, Peter. It was hardly brutal.
Yeah, but you kept telling me that if I didn't take back what I said about you being in the room when Channing was killed, you were just going to let me die.
And I'm not quite sure why we're doing all this reminiscing, Peter.
You know, I thought you were capable of some pretty heartless things, Mason. But I never knew you could just sit back and let another human being die.
Well, if you don't think I'm capable of murder, why don't you tell everyone?
Had your little tape recorder all set, didn't you, for my confession? Then I passed out. Oh, that must have been a bitter moment for you.
I try not to let them get me down.
And why are you here, Mason? To come back with your little tape recorder again?
No.
Well, then what is it, huh? You gonna personally pull the IV out of my arm this time? Or are you gonna try to shrink it out of me again?
Calm down, Peter. I'm trying to talk to you, that's all.
No, that's not all. You're trying to get a statement out of me, and then once you get it, my life won't be worth a plug nickel. Come on, Mason. How badly do you want me dead, huh?
Peter, for heaven's sakes, calm down.
Now just get away from me! I know you're trying to kill me!
Oh, you deserve what you're getting.
No! Please don't hurt me anymore!
I'm going to teach you a lesson, Gertie. You're going to finish the job.
No! Leave me alone! No! Just stop it! Just leave me alone! No!
Gotcha. What you going to do about it? Gotcha. 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 Hey, Summer, wait. Okay?
Don't touch me!
All right. I'm not touching you. I'm not going to come close to you. Slow down. Summer, now, wait.
Please leave me alone! Don't touch me!
Summer, I just want to help you, okay? I just want to help.
No! Leave me alone!
Look, if this is something in your past that's driving you crazy, just tell me what it is. And I'll try to help you. If I can't, I'll find someone who can. You gotta give me that chance, all right? Just give me that chance.
Hurry, please!
I'm not gonna touch you. You're acting like I didn't mean anything. I thought you wanted me as much as I wanted you.
No! I don't want you near me! No!
Hey, where are you going now? What are you gonna do?
I want to go home. I want Gina.
Hey. Oh.
Et voilà.
Oh, merci.
Ah, c'est super de t'avoir pour Noël.
C'est super pour moi d'être ici. Quelle belle soirée, hein?
Ouais. Ah, j'adore cette ambiance. Les cadeaux que je vais acheter pour les autres, ceux que ma famille achète pour moi.
Oh, je crois qu'on sait tous ce que Noël signifie pour toi. Dis donc, tu veux pas m'accrocher ça, là, juste dans le milieu?
Ah, je vais te dire quelque chose. Tout le monde me fait travailler sous prétexte que je suis grand.
Peut-être, mais c'est pas facile de te faire travailler.
Hi, everybody.
Here, Santa's advance man.
Okay, thank you, Ted. Yeah.
Well, you're just in time to help decorate.
Oh, everything just looks lovely. It really does. How's Brandon?
Oh, he's sleeping like a Yule log. I read him a story before he went to bed. Dropped right off.
Oh, that was really sweet of you, Ted. Is Cece around?
We don't ever know sometimes. Sometimes I think we should put a bell around his neck.
Well, I wanted to show you one of the presents I bought him. Now, I want you to tell me what you think. I am wild about it. Now, do you think it's safe?
Yeah, he's not here. He went out for a bit.
Here you go. Now, really tell me. What do you think?
Well, that's neat.
It's pretty. But I think I have bad news for you.
What do you mean?
Daddy has about 10 of them.
You're kidding.
No, his girlfriends have been giving them to him over the past few years.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, come on, I'll show you.
All right.
Let's see, where are they? Oh, there's some of them. The rest are in here.
Oh, you're right.
You know, you didn't have to tell her.
Well, why not? I mean, she would have found out sooner.
No, I'm glad you showed me. I'll just take this right back. I don't know what to get him instead. Oh, he is just so difficult to buy anything for.
Well, I mean, you could give that to him. It doesn't really matter. I mean, even though it does look like the rest.
You know, I've got a much better idea. Why don't you just get him some of those new sheepskin seat covers for my Jeep, huh? I'll bet you that would make him so happy.
Thank you, Ted, but I think I'll keep on looking for something special.
Okay.
Well, I guess I just better bring my gifts upstairs, and then I'll come back and help you with the tree.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. I mean, maybe next time you should come to me when you want to invest in a gift for Dad.
Yes, I'll be sure and let you know. Well, I'll see you later.
She really wants to impress him.
But you know, she set her cap for Daddy. Setting your cap for a cap, well, it should be a Christmas carol.
You really think she loves him?
Did I say anything about love?
You don't like her, do you?
I don't know. I like Brandon around. Otherwise, the holidays would be pretty depressing, I think.
Yeah. I hate it that Kelly's moved out. Now Mason. I don't understand all this hostility between Dad and Mason.
Yeah, I don't either. Nobody's saying anything. That's what's so confusing. Oh, I'll help you.
Gotcha. Listen, Eden, I've been meaning to tell you. I'm really sorry I got so upset with you and Lionel Lockridge the other day. It was none of my business. It's just that, well, Lakin and I got in a big fight because of that, and I guess I was just angry at you because of that.
The only reason I was on that stupid boat was to find out what he was going to do on that dive of his.
And there was nothing else going on besides that?
Ted, you just got done apologizing. If we keep on with this conversation, you're going to have to apologize more.
Okay. It's just that Lakin and I are having to buck this whole Capitol Lockridge feud thing. And, well, it's going to make things twice as hard if you make it worse by fooling around with Lionel.
I'm not fooling around with Lionel Lockridge. I hate him. I hate what his family's trying to do to our family with this whole damn salvage operation thing. He knows what he's doing, and he's delighted in it. Listen, Ted. If you really love Lakin, I will do anything I can to help you.
You will? Oh. How come, huh?
Well, I love you. And I want you to be happy.
Thanks, Eden.
Do you really love her?
Yeah.
That's terrific. It's really nice when you love someone and they love you back. You don't find that everywhere. But you be good to each other. And I'm always on your side.
Well, I love you too. Mwah.
Peter, for heaven's sakes, calm down. I'm not going to hurt you.
Leave me alone!
I intend to.
Good.
Taking care of you is a truly thankless job.
Doctor, you get this assistant DA out of here? It's upsetting me.
Actually, Mr. Capwell, I wish you would leave. I'm just about to give Mr. Flint some medication that's going to make him very sleepy. And he needs all the rest he can get.
Fine, fine. There's just one thing, Doctor.
Yes?
Can you tell me who's going to be on duty tonight? How many nurses?
We have 2 nurses in alternating rounds. There'll be guards outside the building. It's perfectly secure. You don't have to worry about that.
Fine, fine. Could I see the nurses, please?
Yes. All right. Come on, I'll introduce you to them.
Can't be too careful, can we, Mason?
Well, not where you're concerned, Peter. Rest well.
Be back in a few minutes, Mr. Flint.
You heard what Mason said. I'm in danger every minute I'm here. They got me drugged and guarded, Lionel. Don't you see I need help?
I never doubted it, Peter. I just never knew the extent of Mason's involvement.
You got to get me out of here, Lionel. I'll tell you anything you want, but you got to get me out of here now.
Well, I hope you'll find your room comfortable.
Thank you, Cece.
Oh.
What a beautiful tree.
Oh, just wait till we're done decorating.
Yeah, in about 3 months.
Elizabeth, I think you remember Gina DeMott. Gina, you remember Miss Peel?
Yes, Miss Peel, of course. How are you?
Hello, Gina.
Dad, can Eden and I talk to you alone for a few minutes?
Yeah.
What about?
Well, we talked about it right here. We might as well tell everybody about it, huh?
Oh, it's one of those mysterious Christmas conversations?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, we won't take you away long.
All right. Ladies, would you excuse us for a moment?
Of course.
Why don't we have a glass of wine, Miss Peel?
Oh, that's a splendid idea.
I think you're doing a wonderful job on the decorations. The house looks wonderful.
Oh, glad you like it.
There is something that I wanted to say to you two without anybody else around. I think it's very important that we all stick together in the face of everything that's confronting us these days. I'm speaking particularly about what Lionel Lockridge may come up with on that confounded ship. The whole family might come under fire, and I want us all to be very strong.
Well, that's really what we wanted to talk to you about, Dad. Our family's not sticking together.
What do you mean, honey?
Well, what's happening between you and Kelly and Mason?
Yeah, we don't understand why Mason moved out of the house. I mean, what is going on between you two?
And Mason says he's cut out of Capital Enterprises?
Yes, that's true. But it goes even further than that. I've disinherited him totally.
So you really have.
You're kidding! Dad, how could you do a thing like that? I mean, what could have happened to make you do something this terrible?
It's something that I don't want to go into tonight, Ted.
Well, go on, Dad. Why don't you tell him the rest of the story?
Christmas in America. You're very extravagant with your presents. It's very different from what we do.
Well, we like it. And it puts us in the Christmas spirit and everything.
Oh, I'm sure that it does. You know, I love this house.
Yes, it's wonderful.
Well, except for the paintings.
Oh, so you don't like Cece's paintings?
No, I like them well enough. It's just that they don't belong in a Spanish castle, which essentially is what this is. Something more traditional would be nicer.
How long are you planning to stay in Santa Barbara, Miss Peel?
Liz, please.
Of course.
And I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But how long are you staying?
Well, Cece has been incredibly hospitable. And my stay is open-ended.
How nice for you.
Yes, it looks like we're going to be seeing a lot more of each other now.
No doubt. How lucky we have so much in common.
Do we?
Well, yes. Cece has been so incredibly nice to me, too.
How nice for you.
In fact, I've been trying to think of some way to repay him.
Well, that wouldn't be easy, let me tell you. You see, Cece has almost everything he wants.
Almost leaves some room for addition, don't you think?
Maybe it leaves a little bit, I suppose.
I've been thinking I could help him strengthen his art collection.
Now, that would be nice, wouldn't it? I think we should each do what we do best.
Oh, I absolutely agree. And how is it you're going to repay him for his kindnesses, Gina?
I haven't actually yet. You see, I am still looking for the best way to express my gratitude. And I feel I'm very close to finding it.
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll come up with something. You strike me as an inventive sort of person.
Oh, well, you have to be as far as CC is concerned. You see, as I said before, he has or has had so much.
Well, I recognize that, but I always think the best is yet to come, don't you?
Of course. Unless it's already arrived.
I absolutely agree.
I don't understand what on earth you rented an ambulance for.
I have a very involved plan. I'm going to need your help tonight.
Mine?
Yeah. The Lockridge family's going to need your help. Maybe Warren, maybe me. Who knows?
Lionel, that sounds very cryptic.
Will you help?
Well, you know I'd do anything to help the family.
All right. When we get to that clinic, I'm going to need you to distract the guard.
Distract him? How?
Good heavens, woman, I don't have to tell you such things.
Ah, distract him. Oh, of course. No, you don't have to tell me anything about that. I've been taught by masters.
Masters? And Johnson?
Don't worry. I have a marvelous plan running around in my little head. You'll be very proud of me. Just lead me to him.
Like leading the slaughter to the lamb.
Excuse me, have you seen a blonde girl come out of here in about the last couple of seconds?
Yes, I did. She was crying.
Did you notice which way she went when she went outside?
She turned right.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it.
And so, according to Peter's version, Mason was in the room at the time when Channing was killed. Now, I haven't had a chance to verify that with Peter myself, but that's what he told Kelly. And let me add this. Peter thought that he was dying, so I don't think he would lie at a time like that.
Mason?
It's true that that's what Peter told Kelly, but Peter was lying.
I didn't expect you to admit it.
Well, don't stop now, Dad. Go on and tell him the rest of it. Tell him all your theories about what happened that day.
I can't believe you were there. If you were there, why didn't you say something?
Is that true?
I just said that it wasn't. Go ahead, Dad. Why don't you tell him the whole story?
All right. Just remember, you're forcing this issue. I believe it's possible that Mason killed Channing.
Teddy?
Well, thank you at least for sounding shocked. Dad accepted it very calmly.
I did not accept it calmly. You know damn well I didn't.
My God, Dad!
I don't believe this. Kelly believed it.
Mason, did you?
Dad, does it make you happy to do this to me?
You asked for it. You wanted them to hear all of it. Here's the rest. I think that Mason tried to kill Peter Flint in the hospital. Peter Flint is the eyewitness to Mason's killing Channing.
Attaboy, Dad. Keep going. You're doing just swell.
And I also have the facts that he has abducted Peter out of the hospital and is holding him hostage somewhere right now. Somewhere he will not tell us.
You are?
I have him in protective custody for his own safety.
Joe Perkins was in prison all these years, and you knew he was innocent?
Mason, I can't believe this.
Can you guess who's getting my share of the inheritance?
Who cares, Mason? Now tell us the truth.
Ted, I promise you that within the next few days, Peter Flint is going to make a full statement in which he's going to tell the full truth to everyone, including our father. And then you and Kelly are going to find out just how wrong you were to make these judgments against me. I'm glad Ted and Eden were here to hear these accusations for themselves. I don't think they would have believed me if I'd told them. It's a good lesson for them. Let this be a warning to you two. Our father, on the flimsiest of evidence, is capable of turning against any one of us. He's a closed-minded tyrant without a shred of compassion or an ounce of faith in anybody. He hasn't decided this on the basis of any evidence, but on the word of one man who tried to gun down another man in cold blood. A man who was a male whore and whose real name we don't even know.
I told you I wanted you out of here. And I'm not going to tell you again. Now collect your belongings and get out and stay away from the rest of us.
I swear to you both, I'm innocent. I hope you'll both keep open minds and believe in me until I'm proven guilty by something other than hearsay. In other words, I hope you're kinder to me than our father has been.
That's the doctor. And you handle a guard in record time, but that guy's going to be tougher.
All right.
What are you going to do?
Trust me, I'll think of something.
You got to do it quick, though. The time is critical.
Don't worry, just do what you have to do.
What is it? Who are you? I'll get back to you. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, 2 quarts of milk and a prune Danish.
The guards let me in. I think I'm having a heart attack. Please help me.
The guards had orders not to let anyone in here tonight.
I'm frightened. Please help me.
Well, here, let me help you on the table. Are you... Are you in pain?
Excruciating. It's here and here.
Okay, I'll get an EKG on you right away.
Oh, it's cold.
Well, I'm sorry.
I don't care. It's all right. I'm just glad I'm in capable hands.
Peter!
If you're gonna come back.
Of course I would. I told you I would. But we don't have a lot of time. We've got to make this quick.
Okay.
Whatever you were experiencing before, it wasn't a myocardial infarction. Your heartbeat is quite regular.
Well, that's a relief. It must have been gas or something.
Perhaps it was hypertension. Did anything happen tonight to upset you?
Oh, I get upset very easily. I'm just a mass of quivering nerve ends. It was terrible tonight. Sometimes it gets worse, even when I'm alone. It's just terrible.
Well, your blood pressure's fine. Perhaps you need a more extensive examination.
Oh, yes, I probably do.
Yes, well, you want to make sure that there's nothing organically wrong.
Yes, but I should have one, shouldn't I? Should I make an appointment?
You keep checking your watch.
Well, I'm a very busy woman. I can only give so much time to heart attacks.
I see. You're feeling better now?
Yes, especially having someone here who cares.
Oh, well, I'm just glad that I could be here for you.
So am I.
Would you happen to be free for dinner tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night? No, I don't think so.
How about the night after? I could call you up, or you could call me if you prefer.
How much do I owe you?
Oh, we could discuss that over dinner.
Yes, fine, we'll do that. Your phone.
Doesn't matter.
Listen, thank you very much. I don't know what I would have done without you, and I will tell all my friends you are the best person to have, especially when they're not having a heart attack.
Wait a minute. I didn't even get your name. Just a second. Go ahead. Whole wheat bread, dishwasher detergent, 2 bags of pretzels, no salt. Why no salt?
Good. Timed out perfectly, didn't it?
Nice work.
If you only knew.
Knew what? What were you doing with that doctor?
Lionel, go. Please, just go. Please.
What difference does it make what Ted and Eden think? I know what I know, and it's more than I told them.
Daddy has never lied to us, Mason. If he thinks that you're guilty...
All I'm asking is that you give me the benefit of the doubt.
There are many times when you've lied to me, Mason.
Never about anything important.
Maybe not important to you, but important to me.
So that's your answer, then? What about you, Ted?
It doesn't matter what Ted thinks.
Ted's opinion matters to me.
I don't know what my opinion is.
Hey, look, it doesn't matter yelling at each other. It's not going to do any good.
I'll get it. Yes, hello? Yeah, this is he.
Mr. Capwell, I've just been into Peter Flint's room, and I'm afraid he's gone.
Gone? What do you mean he's gone? Gone where?
I don't know. He's not in his room, and he doesn't seem to be any place in the clinic. We've checked every place we could think of. I don't know how he got out without someone seeing him. I mean, he's too weak to walk.
You were supposed to watch him. You gave me your word.
We did. 2 people got in here tonight without authorization, and we think they had something to do with this.
Who were they? Can you describe them?
I understand the man was in his late 40s, wavy hair. I didn't see him. One of the nurses did. The woman was dark-haired, rather exotic looking.
Augusta and Lionel. All right, I know who they are, but I don't understand what they could have had to do with it.
I don't understand how it happened. Someone saw an ambulance drive away out front. We assumed Peter Flint was inside.
Well, of all the incompetent... Why couldn't you have been more careful?
Mr. Capwell, we did our best. This is a clinic, after all, not a jail.
What is it, Mason? What happened? Mason!
Join you? I'd be happy to buy you a drink.
I'm drinking alone.
Oh, drinking alone is only for alcoholics.
That's right. I'm an alcoholic, and I also have several other things wrong with me, so you better just steer clear, okay?
Right, sure.
Woman coming here in about the past 10 minutes or so. Never mind, I see you. Give me a beer, would you?
Every day we deal with women who have gone through this terrible ordeal. Please don't think that you're alone. It's natural for you to feel shocked and angry right now.
I don't know what I did that made it happen.
No, you listen to me. It was not your fault. It wasn't.
But why? Why?
It's gonna be all right. Really. With some counseling, you'll get over it. But it's gonna take some time.
Get over it? But it happened. How?
Well, it may seem that way right now, but you will. It's not gonna be easy. You're not going to sleep very well for a while. And you're going to have some dreams. Do you have somebody? Family? You mustn't be alone right now. Summer?
I can feel him. His fist and his hand. I was helpless. Totally helpless. Christmas tree. It is absolutely gorgeous.
In a little while, Gina.
Are you all right? Well, I heard some voices in here, but I couldn't hear what they were saying.
Don't be troubled by it.
You look so sad. That troubles me. Well, Cece, I know you just want what's best for your family. Sometimes Children don't understand that. They can't understand.
Now, Gina, sometimes I just don't know how to handle it.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you let me take you out to see the Christmas lights of Santa Bárbara? What you need is a change of scenery, and you need to be with someone who can talk a mile a minute and make you smile.
I don't think I would be very good company for you tonight.
Well, that doesn't matter. I'll be good company for you. Oh, come on, let's do it. It'll make you feel better to get out of the house a little while.
Very persuasive.
I'm trying to be. Oh, come on. Are you willing?
All right. Maybe it is just what I need.
Wonderful. Let me get my things, and then we'll take in all the sights, and we can have some eggnog even.
I can't find more tinsel.
Well, I don't know where it is.
I think you're going to have to check with Eden and Ted. They're the head of the decorating committee this year. I think Eden's upstairs.
Ah. Are you coming back to help, Gina?
Well, actually, we were just on our way out.
Really? Where are you off to?
Gina's talked me into going into town and see the Christmas lights.
How thrilling. You know, I have to confess, I'm a little bit homesick after trimming the tree. I'd love to see some holiday decorations. May I tag along?
Oh, absolutely. The whole thing is to cheer up anyone who is feeling down.
Oh, how lovely. I'm just going to go and touch up, and I'll be right back. Gina, you're an angel for letting me come.
Yes, of course. Well, that is the Christmas spirit, isn't it? Giving and sharing.
What do you mean a doctor came on to you?
Don't pretend to be shocked. You're the one who wanted me to keep him preoccupied while you got Peter out of there.
Preoccupied, yes. Gratified, no. You gotta listen more closely.
Lionel, there's just no pleasing you. How can you be promiscuous and possessive at the same time?
Well, I manage, so you'd better be careful, madam. How's our patient doing?
Seems to be sort of semi-conscious. I don't know if we should be carting him around like this.
Well, it won't be much longer. Nothing happened, huh? That doctor didn't try to get funny with your electrodes?
Oh, would you just stop it? He just wanted a date for some night this week.
Oh, that's how they start out, sure. Next thing you know, you end up being the playgirl of the month in the medical journal. You better watch yourself, that's all.
I just like it when you watch me, darling.
You like it when everybody watches you, darling.
Just you, my love.
Augusta?
Peter.
Augusta.
Lionel? He's awake. Peter, I'm right here. Are you all right?
Yeah, I think so.
Hang in there, Peter. We'll be arriving pretty soon.
Okay.
You comfortable?
Yeah. I'm gonna be all right, aren't I?
Of course, of course.
Good. Listen, I want you both to know how grateful I am for helping me.
Oh, don't be silly. We're old friends. Old friends always help each other.
You didn't used to think that way, Augusta.
Well, I never said I was consistent, but I like to think I'm loyal.
I'm gonna repay you. I know how long the feud's been going on between you and the Capitals, and I'll give you all the ammunition you need to use against them.
That's what I like to hear, Peter.
I just want to hear that no Lockridge, not any of us, were involved in the Channing Capwell Jr. murder. That's all I want to hear. Can you tell me that?
Augusta, don't tire him out. We can ask him anything we want when we get to where we're going.
I'm not tiring him out. I just want a yes or no. What's so exhausting about a one-syllable word? Tell me, Peter. Peter, are you awake? Peter?
Yeah.
Can you just give me that one answer? That's all I want to hear, just to set my mind at ease. What is that?
I'm afraid we've got trouble, folks. It's the police. They want us to pull over.
Oh, that always happens to me, too. I go Christmas shopping for other people, and I end up buying things for myself.
Oh, that's one of the reasons I look forward to Christmas. Oh, Santa Bárbara was splendid tonight. I know I'm going to like it here.
Oh, I've had a very hard day of shopping, and if I'm tired, I can only imagine how exhausted you must be, Liz. I'm sure you're still suffering from jet lag.
No, I like a lot of activity. I've got a few more good moments left.
Well, good, then. Why don't we have a nightcap, say a couple of glasses of wine, all right?
Oh, not me. No, thanks.
Well, would you like something else?
No, thank you.
You, Gina?
I'd love a glass of wine, Cece.
Good. Coming right up.
Well, we did have a lovely evening, didn't we, Liz? But I'm sure you're tired, so is there anything I can get you before you run up to bed?
On second thought, Gina, I think a glass of wine is a wonderful idea.
Liz, wonderful. You changed your mind.
Yes, Cece. You know, I was talking to Gina earlier today about your collection. I have some suggestions I know you're going to like.
All right. But you know, it's odd. I used to have such pleasure with those paintings, but lately they've just become part of the walls. Well, happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays. You know, Cece, that feeling of yours, I think I can change it. A good collection is like a garden. You have to tend, prune, and occasionally replant. And I'm going to do that for you.
I'm always willing to listen.
You know, I do have some other unpacking to do. I will go back upstairs.
Oh, we understand perfectly.
I've had a wonderful day, Cece. Thank you. And thank you for letting me join you, Gina.
I'm glad you could come along.
Good night.
Sweet dreams.
Good night. You know, I like Liz.
I'm not going to run.
Glad. You, feeling any better?
I am so sorry about tonight. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Hey, you don't have to apologize. Whatever it was, I could see how bad it was for you.
You didn't just leave me all alone. You've been a real friend.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to be.
Sometimes I get so scared.
Hey, we all go through that. You're not alone. You think you're okay to walk home?
Yeah.
All right, well, just hang on to me and I'll walk you back, okay?
Okay.
Let's go.
I could throw the book at you.
Oh, I doubt that very much, Mason. This patient was being held against his will in a clinic, a private clinic, I might add. You have no right to detain him forcibly, and that's what you did.
For his own safety and well-being.
Sure. Yeah, I don't think Peter sees it that way. And he's willing to testify that he asked me to take him away from here.
I don't care what Peter asked you to do, Lionel. He's being held in protective custody, and he's obliged to stay in it until we release him. Has nothing to do with what Peter wants or what you think is best for him.
Lionel, can't let him take me back there.
Now, Peter, you have nothing to fear as long as you cooperate. You know, Lionel, I'm fascinated by the fact that you would go to such lengths to help a man like Peter Flint. That might be a situation that bears investigation.
Oh, don't try to intimidate me, Mason. That doesn't frighten me a bit.
Maybe that's because you don't understand the full implications of what you've done.
Listen.
When you do, maybe then you'll be frightened.
I'm not going to let you get away with this, Mason. No, I'm going to obtain a court order for his release.
Well, good, because that's exactly what you'll need. I'd advise you to go ahead and try to get one, if you can. Gentlemen, let's get him into our vehicle.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
I'm sorry, Peter.
Lionel, I'm afraid even if you're not.
There's no need to be.
I'm frightened of what may happen. We're interfering. Who knows what can happen?
We'll see, Augusta. We'll see.